Welcome to Tier 1 Jank. I am Marcus, and today we will be doing a draft on Arena, drafting in Dominaria. I've had some mixed luck with the drafts on Arena. The first time I did one, I got enough gems to actually do another draft, and a few more didn't do so well. The other night, I did one where I actually got up to 6 wins and won back my gems plus another 100, so hoping to have another performance like that. Doesn't necessarily always go that way, but we'll see what happens. Go ahead and confirm our purchase. Now, for you, those of you that don't know, drafting is a little bit different on Arena than you would get in a paper form. You're drafting against a computer, so you don't really have to worry about time. But the computer will make choices that people won't, so you often see some picks come your way later on in the draft that you wouldn't normally see. Um, See, our rare is Traxos. You might just want to go with that. It's not necessarily my favorite card, but it is colorless, so we're not sticking ourselves to one color right away. There are a lot of historic spells in Dominaria that I'm sure we'll be drafting, so we'll probably be able to untap it. I think we'll just go ahead and grab that for now. Let's see. Okay, so our computer did take the rare from this one. There are a couple of pieces of removal. You might want to take one of those and start off in black. There's a couple wizards here. We have Whisper, Goblin War Chief, Memorial of a Genius. Hmm. I think I'm actually gonna just take the Vicious Offering. Oh, see, now we have Wrath Caption here. Completely off color from what we just picked, but I might even want him for later. He's an uncommon though, I could burn a wild card on that. Might just want to take some more removal here. Dark Bargain's also good for card draw in black. We might get better card draw than that if we go blue-black, but I think I'm just going to take another Vicious Offering for now. It seems to get harder to pick up removal pieces as the draft goes along. So far we're just in black. A couple uncommons left here, neither one of which looks that great. And we'll maybe get a little bit of card advantage, but let's see. I might just want to take the Sparring Construct. Keep as much color as we can for now. So Power Stone Shard. Caligo Skin Witch isn't horrible. If it gets kicked, it makes our opponent discard 2 cards. That's better limited, I think, than constructed. I might just take that. I think we'll take that. We've only drafted black cards so far, but that could easily change. I don't necessarily like Final Parting. Looking at Weight of Memory, the Windgrace Acolyte here. Question is, do we want to grab the Weight of Memory and start leaning into blue? Drawing 3 cards is pretty good. Gaining life isn't bad either. And having a body. 5 mana is a lot though. I think I'm just going to grab the Weight of Memory. Not all the cards we pick we're going to play anyway. Triumph of Gerard is a good card. We also have Artificer's Assistant and Syncopate. We might want to start going black, blue, grab the Assistant. I think I want this Triumph though. Leave ourselves a little open to colors. I don't want that. I think we want this Divest. There's usually going to be a couple high mana cost creatures in each draft deck, and this might take out a real big threat early on. Salad Omnivore. This has done me some good work in draft before. I might go with that. Jousting Lands isn't bad. I think we're going to take the lands. The build I did so well with the other night was a black red build, but they really just handed me all the cards I needed. I got lucky in that one. Let's see. 5/5 Death Touch. Arcane Flight, Rescue, Paging, Cyclops. You might want to take this Tragic Poet just in case we want to lean into white. Once the Triumph of Gerard goes to the graveyard, we might be able to get it back with the Poet. And I'm not really worried about, even if we don't go into white, grabbing a few cards that we're not going to use, because we're going to end up with a lot more cards than we need. We're getting towards the end of the first pack here. I think I'm just going to grab this Memorial to Genius in case I want to use it later in Constructed. We'll take the Cabal Evangel, just get the body and our colors. Got all blue choices here, so we'll just take the Sage, Rat Colony, and we've got another assistant. Yeah. Here, Gilded Lotus, or the Eldest Reborn. That. Oh, there's also Garna. Now the question here is, do I want the Gilded Lotus, or do I want the Eldest Reborn? I think I want the Eldest Reborn. Let's see. This thing has hit me a few times recently. It's not fun. Let's see. So we're mainly black, a little blue, and a little white. A few artifacts. I think we'll take Fungal Infection. Merfolk Trickster. I think that's probably going to be what we want. Don't really have a lot of great choices here. And the colors we're in anyway. Maybe we should have picked some red. I mean, we got some. Maybe I should have went the black-red route again. We're just gonna roll with it. Grab a Memorial of Genius. Maybe we can just pick up some value in the late game. There's another Trickster. Grab that. This is, you know, I don't think we're planning on milling. We'll take the Confessor. Burgos. I think that's probably our best option here. I don't know that I necessarily want Lingering Phantom. I think we'll just take the Spartan Construct. Another Divest. Yeah, why not? Let's see, how many historic spells do we have so far? One, two, three, four, five, six. He's legendary. Um, yeah, I'll take the paladin. And we have a couple legendaries, including Traxos. It'd be really nice to give Traxos lifelink and +2/+1 swing. That'd be an 18-point swing, or 18-point change at least. Yeah, well, I'll take that. None of this is really in the colors we want, except for a little bit of white. We'll just take the Healing Grace. We'll take the Demonic Vigor. And we're stuck with the Memorial of the War. Okay, now we have Naru Meha. Um, I believe our Merfolk Tricksters would trigger twice off of this. Oh no, this isn't the one that makes things trigger twice. I'm sorry, I was thinking of somebody else. Other wizards get +1/+1. How many wizards do we have? Any? Trickster's a wizard, right? Yeah. Skinwitch is a wizard. Yeah, well, there's another Eldest Reborn though too. Hmm. Neha's Flash. I think we gotta take Neha. Meha. Naru Meha. This was the guy I was thinking of, Naban. If a wizard entering the battlefield under your control causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. You might just go with him. There's also Time of Ice. That could be really helpful in limited games. But it seems like we've kind of got a wizard theme going here, so I'm going to go ahead and take Naban. It's another Triumph. We have Tiana. Might take her if we were in red, but we're not. There's another Dark Bargain. But I think Triumph is just the best card here, so we're going to take that. We definitely want more creature removal. So even though I'd like the Sarah Disciple, we're going to go with the Blessed Light. All creature removal is good creature removal unlimited. Do, do we want to be cheeky and take this Karn's Temporal Sundering? We do have a few legendaries. The legendary creature planeswalker, so it won't count the enchantments. We have Naban. We have the other Narameha. We have Traxos, and we have Ugaros. So maybe we could get away with playing Karn's Temporal Sundering. I mean, our other options are Windgrace Acolyte, Deep Freeze, Even Sentry, or Hardic Wander. I think we're just gonna take it. And that was, I believe, a rare. So you can see how far down the pack we got a rare there. Let's see. I don't think we want another Divest. So Demonic Vigor. And we could just take another Rat. I think we'll just take another Rat Comedy. Maybe we'll keep pulling them and they'll get big. Um, I think we'll take Yargle just because he's another legendary creature in 9 power. Power 9. Yargle. There's another Tragic Poet. That's not bad. We do have a couple enchantments now. There's a Sparring Construct. We'll take another Tragic Poet. Looks like we're in Esper colors. Kind of want the Syncopate. Yeah, we'll take that. Arcane Fly. We want the chance to give Yargle flying, right? Yeah. And we'll take the combat trick. Maybe Mill wouldn't have been bad with a couple pieces. Quite a few historics. I mean, it's possible we can mill them out just with a grindy game. Plus, it's just another 2-drop, 3 toughness, so we'll take that. We'll take the colorless spell over the green and get another vigor. Okay, that's our draft. Let's put together our deck. First thing I do is just take out all the colors we're not using, which isn't much. We got a Memorial to War. Oops, what did I do here? Okay, take out the Memorial to War. We have to take out 16 more cards, so I don't think we want the Healing Grace. Those would be nice. I think we'll actually lose the Divest for now. I think we have better true drops than this, so we'll just take that out. Don't really like these rad colonies. Let's see. We might end up taking out the Sundering. I think we could die before we even get a chance to play that a lot. Oh, we're not really running control type deck, so I'll take out the Syncopate. We'll take out this Perfect Wander, and we don't want that. I'll just take out the Sundering for now. We really need to thin this deck out. One thing I've noticed is it doesn't always give you the lands that I would pick as far as the suggestions, especially for these draft decks. You notice there's only 3 planes in the deck right now, and I think I'm gonna want more than that. There could be times where you could put in one card that has a 3 on color cost, and it'll only give you 3 of those lands, or maybe not even that. It's not that smart in the land picking. Okay. I don't know that this charge is really going to help us that much. We might like take out a creature with a combat trick or something, but I don't want to drop that and not creatures. I'm just going to take that out for now. I really would like to put that on Traxos or Yargle and lose one of these Vigors. We got 5 more cards we need to take out. Let's take a look at our spread here. It doesn't look horrible. To our top end, we got Ugaros, Yargle. think we lose that. 4 more. I think we go down to 1 Tragic Poet. Don't think I necessarily want the Sage. Still gotta cut 2. I'm gonna draw cards off this weight of memory, but it is high costing. We'll have to take a turn off. And we do have a couple Memorial to Genius to draw us cards without wasting a slot on spell or on a spell, so I think we'll get rid of the weight. Cut that weight. And we have to get rid of 1 more card. 1 more card. Do we lose a Spartan Construct? There's a historic spell. I think really the only thing that we had that was historic payoff was the black creature we took out, the Acolyte. Was it? Yeah. I think we just lose the Sparring Construct. It brings us down to 40. We'll go ahead and check our lands. Looks like we're heavy on blue sources, which is kind of odd because we have more black cards than blue. 4 white cards. Okay, so I'm gonna lose an island. Yes, we'll disable the auto suggest, and we'll add a plane. That's taken it off. We'll add a plane. That leaves us 7 blue, 6 4 planes. Let's see. All of our white spells are only 1 white. There's a 1 drop that's white. Maybe I should take out the Tragic Poet and put back in the Sparring Construct. I don't think we'll necessarily have a white on turn 1. And it may not be that important to bring back the Triumph. We'll try that. Let's see, where is our Sparring Construct? Here it is. Yeah, we'll run it like this. We may end up adding another white source, but we'll see how this does. All right, game 1, let's try it out. For any of you that haven't drafted, I would really suggest going to your LGS and drafting in paper. It is a lot of fun. Most places have it at some time or another. Sometimes they'll run it during F&M. It's usually between like 12 and 15 bucks, and you'll get 3 packs out of it. So it's a pretty good deal, and you can end up getting a lot of cards that you core constructed rather than buying singles or trying the pack lottery. Okay, let's get to this match. What do we got here? No blue sources. We do have a 1 drop, and we have Traxos though. Well, we'll keep it. And it looks like our opponent's mulligan. And we're going first. We'll play the Compressor. And back to you, opponent. Spartan Conquest. I think we want to give the Sparring Construct a fungal infection. Get rid of it now while there's no other creatures on the board to receive that +1/+1 counter. And then we'll go ahead and attack 1. Wouldn't have been able to block anyway because our Confessor has Menace, but yeah, I bet he wanted that Knight to receive a +1/+1. And it's also not going to live long enough to block. We're going to go ahead and Vicious Offering. Just keep the board clear for as long as we can, and we'll go ahead and come in for 2. See what our opponent has for us now. Nothing. Okay. We'll play our land, attack in, and be done with it. Next turn, we can play Traxos. Got a Haven Scepter. Alright. We'll play our land. And we'll attack with just the Confessor. Since he has Menace. And we'll go ahead and play Traxos. So we'll be able to play the Eldest Reborn, untap Traxos, and swing in. Creature left. We'll see which one he wants to get rid of. I want to keep his flyer, but he also might want to block Traxos and take off as much trample damage as he can. Nope. Okay. Well, he's getting hit for quite a bit this turn then. Down to 5. And that'll gain him back a little bit of life. That'll take out one of our creatures eventually. I guess he won't have to discard that last card. Okay, here is another historic spell for us to untap Traxos and swing in for the win. We're going to go ahead. I was going to tell our opponent good game, but he skipped out early. Well, that's a win for us. Draft is going good so far. Let's see what else we can do here. We'll go ahead. Oh, here's some coins for our challenges. I haven't played any games yet today. It's already reset, so that's some gold for our challenges. I wonder what our challenges are. Attack with 30 creatures. Okay, we're going to do that naturally. So we'll probably just gain that during the draft. Attack with draft. Notice there was a Pauper has 5 hours left. I haven't put together a deck for that, but that seems like it'd be fun, building a deck with just all commons and playing that. I know it's a popular format. I've never gotten into it myself. Ladder Files. This guy is a silver tier on the rank, which is, and that rank is only for sealed here, which means he must have been doing quite a bit of sealed. We don't have our white source that we want. Do have 3 lands and Traxos. I think we'll probably hopefully draw into that white to play the Triumph and untap Traxos again. We do have Jousting Lance to untap him, so we'll probably hang on to that. And we'll go ahead and keep. So play Memorial. Don't need to play anything turn 1. Oh, there's our white source. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play another Memorial since we don't have a 2-drop. I want to hold on to the Triumph. It's not going to do us any good to play it now. Also, the Lance. I want to hold on to all the historic spells that we can, because we want to just keep untapping Traxos. That's going to be our way to victory here. So far, our opponent hasn't done much. We're on turn 4. Oh, he's got a spell. 4 Cry Phoenix. That's fine. Maybe I should have played a Black Sword so we could have held up Vicious Offering. But we're just going to go ahead and play Traxos now. Yeah, that would have been the right call. I should have played that Black Source in the swamp instead of the plains, so I could have held up the Vicious Offering. I wasn't really paying attention. Let's see what else he has for us. Hopefully that doesn't cost us too much. You can kick him, or we can fight. Don't think it wants to fight, so. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play an island. We are going to play our Triumph, which will untap Traxos. Put a counter on him, which is great. And then we'll go to combat. We'll swing into Traxos. See if he wants to block. He does not. Now the question is, do we want to play the Lance now and untap Traxos? Or play Vicious Offering and kill the Phoenix? I think we want to just play the Lance, untap Traxos, that way he's able to block. And then we can equip it to him next turn. He'll be First Strike Trample, get another +2/+0, I believe. Get him for counter his Phoenix. Oh, plus we're going to get another counter from the Triumph, so it's looking okay. Opponent's trying to figure out how he's going to live through this. Hopefully the answer is he's not. Sorry about the glare on my glasses. Alright, opponent, what are you doing? Something. Draw more cards. Doesn't need to do that mountain. Swinging. Okay, that would be 8 that we're taking. I'm wondering if he has a combat trick to get rid of Traxos. Now, if we don't block, Traxos is going to be 9 power from the Triumph. And then we give him another +2, make him 11. But that won't be lethal. I don't want us to be within lethal for him. I think we'll block. He's probably got a trick here. Maybe a gift of run amok. Did that give it first strike too? Yeah. Okay. So we didn't get a counter off our Triumph. Probably should have just not blocked there. Kind of had a feeling something like that was going to happen. Alright, we'll just play our island and pass since Naru has splash. She have fly. Block that for me. You know, we probably should have played her and then equipped the jousting lance. But we could play her, gives Allosaurus -2/-2, but then they still just trade. If I don't block, put her out, she'll get first strike flying and lifelink till the end of turn next turn. You might want to do that. We'll try that. We really should have got rid of that Phoenix. Two. That might have cost us the game. It's a pawn on my part. Okay, so she's gonna start flying. I think we're just dead either way. Okay, we'll put the Arcane Flight on her just to give her another +1/+1. We'll equip Jousting Lance. We'll make sure we don't use our black mana to do that. Then we'll swing in for 6. Which puts him down to 6. But we're still within lethal. We're going to have to use that Vicious Offering. To take out his Allosaurus, it looks like, which will leave us at 1 life. It's not looking good. Really should have killed that Phoenix earlier. Okay, so we Vicious Offering, we'll pay the kicker, sacrifice Narumeha, kill the Allosaurus. Oh, cancel. I think we just picked her to be destroyed. Okay, so we want to target the Allosaurus, sacrifice Narumeha. That's what we want to do. I almost just sacrificed Narumeha to kill Narumeha. He may just have another combat trick here and just the Allosaurus will just live through it anyway. Oh, okay. To kill us before we even have a chance to take it. Or did it add it up before we took it? I think that's what happened. Well, 1-1. So we have 2 more losses that we can get before we're out. Well, one more loss before. One more loss and we can keep playing. When we hit 3, we're out. If you want to see the rewards, 0 wins will get you 50 gems in a pack. 1 win we go up to 100. It's pretty much 100 for each win. Up to 4 wins you get to go jump from 300 to 450. 4 wins get you 650. 6 wins get you 850, which is really where we want to be because that will earn us back the gems that we spent on this. And 7 will get you 950. I'm not too concerned about the gems. They're just playing for fun. We'll go ahead and start up our next game. I do also have some gems on my secondary account that we could do another draft with. So, might do that. Hopefully we'll at least get another 1 or 2 on this one. I don't think this is the best draft deck I put together. The last one was definitely more powerful. Well, we only have blue sources here, but we mostly have blue cards in our hand. We do have 2 2-drops. I think we'll just keep this. We'll play our Memorial. See what our opponent's up to. Another Memorial. Okay, we can either play the Swamp and play our Diligent Excavator, or we can drop an island, play our Mindful Trickster on the end step. If we play our Diligent Excavator now, then every historic spell that we have while it's on the field is going to mill them too. Might be where we want to be at this early in the game. They don't have any creatures out yet. We can save the Trickster for later. Just do that. See if he's. Oh, look at this. Are we playing a mirror match? We got enough mana for instants and sorceries. Um, okay, no, we could attack here if he blocks. Give it a fungal infection. That'll bring its power. No, it doesn't boost our guy though, so it's still work through it. We could arcane flight. We could trickster. I think we just pass here. Play the trickster on your end step. Okay, remember this we call infection while he's tapped out, so he can't regenerate it or give it indestructible. Yeah. Guess we probably could have just done that on end step. I don't think him knowing that we have a sapling at this point is going to make any difference. He's tapped out. He's not going to swing with that Arcanist. Oh, I accidentally hit the spacebar again. We missed our opportunity to play the Trickster. Is this guy a wizard? Oh, it's an artificer. He really should play that Trickster. Okay, we'll just pass. That was my fault. I mean, hit the space bar to go past the combat phase. I accidentally hit it one more time and went right to my turn. Done that a few times. I saw somebody that I played with at our LGS post earlier that most of the games she loses on Arena is because of herself, I believe. Probably similar situations. I think she said she was defeated by her keyboard. So I'm guessing she was doing something like that. Okay, we'll end combat. And then we'll flash in Narumeha to make the most use of our mana. Okay, that's a historic, so we'll get to mill them too. What does it cost to kick the Skin Witch? An extra 4, so it'd be 6. And okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give Narumeha flying. Start swinging. We are going to swing in with just Naru. And then we'll just go ahead and play the Skin Witch. Another body on the board. I would have liked to kick her and make the opponent discard, but we're not waiting several turns to do that. Okay, looks like we're gonna get another. Let's see what we put in our graveyard. Well, we lost one of our triumphs and some lands. I'm guessing our opponent will probably swing with his Confessor since it has Menace and is bigger than. Oh, wait, no, okay, we could have blocked with the Skip Winch and the Excavator. Okay, so I think we just swing with Mayhaw again. We do also have Blessed Light up. We'll just swing with Mayhaw for now. And pass the turn. Rat Colony. Alright. What else you got, opponent? We're still at 20 over here. don't know that there's anything really worth wasting our blessed light on at the moment. We might just want to flash in the trickster on instead. Ooh. Um, okay, I'm not sure why he's attacking this way. Maybe he has something up his sleeve. I think we want to block Confessor, get rid of a menace guy if we can. Um, maybe we should have flashed in the trickster and blocked with that too. But I kind of want to hold up Blessed Light in case he does have a trick up his sleeve. I think we can take 3 from that Explorer, so we'll just do that. Wait, insufficient blockers declared. What's that about? We have to block it. Okay, so there's no trick. He just traded his Confessor for a Sapperlin. Not sure why. Okay, we'll play the trickster though. We'll tap down his Arcanist since the Rat Colony only has 1 toughness. Uberos. I think we just swing with everybody here, keep the pressure on. He's not going to be able to kill anything. And pass it back. I think our opponent's out of luck here. Got another Rat Colony. We're definitely going to take out a creature before our next turn. And we'll at least get 1 guy through. Probably the 1 toughness guy, so that's not going to kill him next turn. But another Rat Colony. Starting to get big. You want to swing with him? Ooh, that's his mistake right there. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna destroy one of the Rat Colonies that's untapped. So he'll have one less blocker, but also lose 1 power on his attack. And here we go. We're gonna give Naru Meha +2/+1, and it'll gain lifelink on turn. Yeah, good game opponent. So it looks like we're 2-1. Not doing too bad so far. All right. And we'll just go ahead and jump right into the next game. Keep it rolling here. Got another 100 coins for winning a game. I haven't come across too many problems finding a match on Arena, even when it comes to a draft or something. I think that maybe not as many people would be playing at once. It's been pretty good about not waiting more than seconds. The couple times I have waited like up to a minute, I think something might have gone wrong, and as soon as I backed out and restarted, I got a match right away. So if that ever happens to anybody where it seems to be taking a while, I would just hit cancel and restart it. You'll probably get right into a game. Let's see, I think this is okay. Got our Artificer's Assistant on turn 1. We can Jousting Lance turn 2. Maybe we'll even end up with a 3-1 flyer. The first strike. Oh, when we play our Jousting Lance, we'll get a Scribe off the Assistant. Oh, okay, I guess we won't. I guess we won't. No, we're still gonna play our Jousting Lance. Doesn't look like unless we draw something, we have anything coming up to a yard hole. Much slower start to this one. Oh, that's not good. Got a 3/2 Menace Sacriling going on here. Do not like that. We might be 2/2 in a minute here. This guy's name Wong. I'm wondering if I've ever faced anybody I know on Arena. Like, I don't know all my friends' names on Arena or anything like that. You know, a couple of them might be obvious, but don't have much to do here, so I guess we'll just pass it back. Okay, so we have Yargle, or we could kick a Stronghold Confessor. I think well, that might be better because I don't really want to waste Yargle blocking a Sapperling. So I think we just play the Confessor as a blocker. And pass it back. Oh, that's right, this has Menace. Should just play Yargle. Give him implying this turn and swung in for 10. Yeah, that was the play. That was the play. I'm making punts all over the place. Okay, so he has Menace too, right? Yeah. Um. Okay, we can play Yargle, put the Arcane Flight on him, then he'll live through blocking. So let's see if our opponent can do it. That was definitely a punt earlier, though. I should have played Yargle instead of the Confessor. I was forgetting that that Sapperling has Menace now. Okay, so we're gonna play our planes. We'll put the Jousting Lance on Yargle. How much are they gonna leave us? 7. It costs 3, so that would only leave us. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. We want to be able to hold up Blessed Light, so we're just gonna swing in for 10. And hopefully just win the game on our next turn. We'll probably have to use this Blessed Light on something. Siege Gang Commander. How is he playing that for 4? What? Oh, he's got the War Chief out. Okay. Cost 1. Oh, and they all have haste. Okay, so we're gonna Blessed Light the War Chief so all those goblins cannot attack the system. That just saved us. Now we can only attack with those two. We will block the Thallid with the Confessor. Oh, it says good game. So we survived the punt. And we'll just go ahead and swing in for 10. I guess I probably should have plans, but it doesn't matter. He's tapped out. He's dead. Alright. So, does that make us 3-1? And we got our 500 coins. Yep, we're 3-1. Okay, so pretty good so far. It was actually better than I thought this deck would do, honestly. We'll see how far we can get with it. Watch, I just said something about not waiting for a match, and now I'm gonna have to wait for a match. Oh, 15 seconds. A lot of silver tier opponents on the draft. Okay, well, we got 3 mana. We got the 2 blue that we need for both of these tricksters. We got our removal and a triumph, so this is looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and keep that. We'll play our memorial turn 1, since we don't have a 1-drop. See what our opponent has. 1976. So that would make, yeah. 42. Okay. Play our island. And we'll pass. One thing I love about Magic is it really is open to all ages, genders, races. Um, we, I've played in tournaments with people as young as 5 and as old as maybe in their 70s, and everyone can have fun. And it's a good social tool. You get to talk to people that you might not normally talk to in your regular everyday life, and it just brings people together. Okay, we're gonna flash in Trickster and block this out. Tap down their lifelinker. And then block the elf. And looks like we'll be able to swing in there. And since we tapped down the unicorn over there, well, play our white source. Now we could either hold up for another trickster or play the triumph. I think I kind of want to swing in, leave up the mana for the trickster. That way we can flash him out as a blocker, take out that unicorn while also negating his lifelink for the turn with trickster's ability. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully he doesn't put some kind of aura or anything on there to make it bigger. Okay, so moving to attack. Swing with the unicorn. We will play the trickster before blocks. Choose the unicorn. He's going to lose lifelink. We're going to block. We'll trade. Seems good. You might be wondering what life. Well, I'm glad that didn't come out later kicked. Although he might have more of them. Okay, so we'll go ahead and play our triumph. +1/+1 counter on our tricks. We'll swing in. I doubt he's going to want to block this. Nope. Now, if he doesn't play a creature this turn, he's going to be forced to sacrifice that thing when we play the Eldest Reborn. Either way, our Trickster's getting a counter if it doesn't get taken out. No, we might sack the Disciple instead. Excuse me. Okay. So we got +1 +0, +1 +0 for we're gonna play our Swan, play the Elves Reborn, and sack the creature. Guessing it's going to be the Disciple just because it's the lowest power toughness. Yep. He might want to kept the flyer, but I guess it wasn't worth it to him. We'll swing in for 4. He might block this time, but he might just not attack and hold up these 2. Yeah, he's not going to be able to block next turn anyway, though, because our creature's going to have flying. First strike. No. Okay, so 4-1? Pretty good. Doing pretty good. And we earned another pack from the weekly wins. Up to 4 wins, which earns us 450 gems. So we're doing pretty good. Jumping to the next one. Big Noob. What a name. There are some funny names on Arena. I think my favorite, though, was somebody named themselves Random. So it says Random Opponent. That's pretty funny. Okay, we have 4 black cards and no black sources. We do have Spar and Construct. I think we may have them all again this one. That didn't get much better, but it did get somewhat better, so we'll keep this. We'll keep the land on top. And we'll play a Spawning Construct. Now, that's the first time we've had to mulligan in 5 games, so that's not too bad. Okay, we will play our second blue source. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to attack with a Sparring Construct to try to entice him into blocking it while there's no other creatures on the board. And then if he does, we're going to flash an Armorful Trickster. He does not, okay. So we'll just play Naban for now. Untamed Cup. Is that? Oh, we have a tap one. Okay. Do you want to see if he wants to trade the Kabu for Narameha? Or okay, here's what we do. We'll just flash in the Trickster, tap on the Kabu, and then swing it. Oh, we got the double. Okay, so we'll put that too. Hopefully we'll draw a black source. That would be nice. Play these last couple cards in our hand. Maybe give Naban lifelink. Oh no, that's the other one. Sonic abilities. And a jousting lines. Oh, some value. Oh, there's a black source. Okay, so I think we want to hold on to Vicious. Well, no, we can use Vicious Offering now and just swing in. That'd probably be better. Right? Or no? Okay. Well, No, we can. Hmm. Yeah, I think we just do that. We just want to keep pressure on the opponent. Okay, his Llanowar Elves is still able to make any card mana. Rare, explain. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, and he's gonna be +1/+1 vigilance, trample, indestructible next turn. That's not good. Um, okay, here's what we do. We put Demonic Vigor on the Trickster, so if he does block that, it'll go back to our hand. Do another trigger off playing the Trickster. Then we'll go ahead and swing because we gotta keep pressuring. We're not gonna win by sitting back. Come on, Lifeline. So if he blocks a Trickster, we get it back. If he blocks a Spartan Construct, we get a +1/+1. His best choice is probably to block Nathan right now, which is what he does. We'll play him. It's a back. No, he can attack for 7 this turn. Will he want to and not leave up any blockers? Oh, sorry. 9. Attack for 9. Yeah, he's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, and they have Vigilance. Okay. So, of course, he'd attack. Okay, looks like we are dead. We are pretty dead. Yeah, we'll just pass it back. 2 turn clock. That Llanowar Elves is going to have first strike. He's probably going to equip the Jousting Lance to Blade Wing so he can automatically get in 7 points. Although that wouldn't advance the clock any, so he might just swing with Blade Wing how it is. We can do fine. He's definitely at the advantage, though. He has cards in hand, better creatures than we do. That's not looking good for us right now. One of them is a land. What's that last card? What you got? Okay, so we're just gonna block with the construct. Oh, I should block the trickster, because then we could have tapped down Blade Wing. That was a mistake. Oh, I think we would have lost that. I think we're just dead here. Move to his goblin so we can attack. Okay, we got another trickster. Okay, so I guess we can live one more turn. Could we get away with attacking? He's probably okay. Yeah, let's okay, let's try attacking. He's gonna block. We're gonna get our Merfolk Trickster back. We can only play one of them though. No, We want to play this one because we know this is the one that's revealed to him. He doesn't know about this one. Did it just move him to combat? It didn't give it. Oh no, okay. It's giving us chance. Okay, so before he goes to combat, we're gonna play our Trickster, tap down Bladewing, and he can't equip the Lance now because it's sorcery speed, so he's stuck with this as his attack. Run. Okay, so we're still pretty dead. We'll pass it back. Tap down Bladewing again and live another turn, but we're just delaying the inevitable at this point. Oh, block run with the excavator. The other night, my opponent had Grun, and I had Squee, and I must have blocked Grun with 20 times with Squee, and just kept playing him the next turn. We just had a stalemate. It's kind of funny. Belgian Raider. And discard land and draw another card. No, I must like that card. Two Crown card. I might have drawn another card, but okay, we are for sure dead. I'm just gonna pass. We're dead. We are dead. Okay, so 3-2. We're still not bad. Still got some silver on my head from the costume contest. If you look on our channel, there's a couple pictures of Leslie and I dressed up as Nebraska and Assassin's Trophy. I thought I'd gotten it all out of my hair, but then I shaved my head and there's some actually on my scalp. Okay, so we got our 500 coins. Oh, 4-2. I thought we were doing 32. Okay, so yeah, we're doing good still. We got one more loss, so this may be our last game. But 4 wins is pretty good. See if we can get to 5. I'd like to get to 5 wins. It would give us, I think, 650. Jinx Pliskin. The only Pliskin I know is Snake Pliskin. Hero Play Pliskin. Well, we have all the colors of mana we need, so we'll keep that. I almost hit mulligan by accident. That's another way you can defeat yourself by accidentally mulliganing away a great hand. I've done that before. Smart. Chill. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play our Stronghold Compressor first. Probably just a Triumphant Draw next turn, put a counter on it. You're not going to block your counter. Or we could play Memorial Tapped and get the Excavator out next turn, but I think we want to just play the Triumph now. come in with the 2 combats. Get things rolling. Royal Genius. Alright, we'll play our own Memorial. Now, do we want to give it a +1/+1? I think we'll just hold up Vicious Offering and maybe Vicious Offering the Construct while he has another creature on the stack so it doesn't get a +1/+1 counter. I think that's the better choice right now. Maybe we'll draw a blue source next turn and be able to play Nine Mana. Okay, so I'm just going to do this now. And he doesn't get any more value out of that construct. The Ball Paladin, which still can't block. Well, even if our Confessor wasn't flying, it still would be able to block because it has Menace. Let him attack him. We could play our Excavator or the Artificer's Assistant. I think we just play the Excavator and make the most use out of our mana. Might actually block that Paladin with it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should have put a Demonic Vigor on the Confessor for his main phase before we attack. We probably should have done that. We'll just do it now and make use of the mana we have. I mean, if we put it on the Prospector, then we'll be able to, or the Excavator, then we'll be able to block and kill his Paladin? Oh, I guess we don't get a choice. I just clicked on it when I was scrolling. Disciple? Shoot us for 2. He's gonna have a Sparring Construct and then replay it. We'll take a minute on that. Okay, and it's not the mana we needed. Okay, so I'm thinking he wants us to attack with the Confessor so he can block it with the Paladin and the Construct with a +1/+1 on Rona. But I think that's okay. We're just gonna swing in. Keep pressure. I mean, he might just want to block with the Construct and put a +1/+1 on the Paladin and swing in for 7 next turn. No, just block with the Paladin. Okay. We'll get our Excavator back. Do we want to play that? Do we want to play our Flyer? I think I want our Flyer out. Let's see what he's got here. Now, he still has to double block this Confessor to keep it from coming through. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the damage. Alright, one drop to get some enchantment back wouldn't be bad. Oh, you didn't. He put a deep freeze on our Confessor. Now it's a 0/4 with Defender, and when it blocks, it dies. Okay, but we got our 5th mana for Blessed Light. Um, I don't think that we're necessarily going to want to kill Mona or the Construct, so we'll probably just play the Excavator this turn. But we'll go ahead and swing in with the Assistant. And play the Excavator. If he attacks, I'll probably block with the Confessor. There's no point. Okay, he's not attacking. Oh, we got our other Triumph. But that's going to put the counter on our Confessor, which can attack. So I don't think that does us much good right now. And we'll just attack with our Flyer. And hold up Blessed Light. Because otherwise we're just pumping up the Stronghold Confessor, and that's not going to do us any good. He's going to exile the top card of his library. I don't think that's worth getting rid of Rona for, though. I mean, like, I expect him to have something big coming up, and I don't want to waste the Blessed Light on Rona and then have him play some giant creature that we aren't able to deal with. I'm just going to take the one. I don't want anything else getting. Oh, wait, no. We're going to block with the Stronghold Confessor so we can have it die. So we can play our Triumph and get value out of it. And then we'll choose to put the +1/+1 counter on the Artificer's Assistant. Okay, now we're going to Blessed Light. Is that Syncopate up there? Oh, I didn't even notice he has Syncopate up there. Okay. That was dumb. What? Is that the card he exiled? Did we get to see that? Maybe that's why. I didn't know that cards exiled with Roto were face up like that. Um, okay, so if we get one more mana, we can pay the kicker on this. If we just want to play the Triumph now. Oh, I think it matters. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Too much that we. Wait, why do we still have our Confessor? Oh, that's not the one that makes it be destroyed when it blocks. Okay. This wasn't what I wanted to do. I was thinking that our Confessor was dead. We'll put that on the bottom. I mean, at least we got Scry off it, I guess. But I don't think that's really helping us. Okay, we'll go to combat. We will swing in with just the Artificer's Assistant. And I'm going to hold up to see if we get a mana next turn and are able to kick that. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, when he exiles its face up, we're able to see it. If I would have paid attention, I would have known he had a Syncopate, and I would have played that. Okay, now the question is, do we want to sack something to get rid of Rona, or do we want to just kill that? Creature control phase power against one person. Okay, yeah, I mean, I think we just get rid of the artificer system so we can swing. He's got another syncopated. Okay. Um, I guess we just see if he wants to trade assistance on. Wasn't really what I wanted to do, but yeah, we're still gonna hold up to play that skin witch kicked. So otherwise, it's just a 1/3 that doesn't get through. Okay, we're probably gonna lose now to Mayhana here. Yep. Nope. Oh, he took the skin witch. He must really want those other two cards. And we got a land that we could have kicked the skin witch with, not the blue source that we wanted. And we're just gonna keep getting value off this Rona. So yeah, is that all the top part of your library? Is it a land? Is that okay? It didn't show because it's a land. There's our second blue source finally. Too bad it's tapped. Just oh, she doesn't have one. Cards temporal or giant temporal gateway. Now we can flash in anything historic. Oh, guess what though? We got Eldest Ripar. Please don't have another syncopate. It's got Wizard Tutorial. Wow, this guy's full of counter spells. Alright, alright. We'll pass. What you got, opponent? Nothing. Okay. Okay, so if we play the Jousting Lance, we can equip to our Excavator, who will also have First Strike. And unless he's going to flash something in with the Gateway, we should be able to either get through or take out his Rona. So I think of that as the correct way. We'll make it little cards that take left. That's not what I want to do. Okay, then we wieldy whip. To our Excavator. We could have played Narumeha instead. Just go ahead and attack. See if he's got something to flash in, or if he wants to block with run. Gonna blink my Excavator. No, he blinked my Jousting Land so he can block. Take out that. And he's gonna flash something in? Wow. That is a big fish. Sling Voda, the Rising Deep. Alright, well, we'll play our jousting lance again. It looks like the tides have turned thanks to Slim Voda here. So big she turns the tides. Oh, but guess who's got more power than Slim Voda? Power 9. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he was only one off from playing this with the kicker. He's got his own arrow right now. He's gonna attack. We're not gonna block Naru with the Yargle, no, thank you. So we going to equip our jousting lance. Yargle. Then we're gonna swing. He's most likely gonna block with Rona or flash something in with the gateway. Rona. Okay. Um, and we'll play our island and pass. The scorpions crawling across the table. Okay. So he is swinging with both. He's gotta have something in his hand he's gonna play afterwards. Or flash in later. I think we flash in. We'll trade knives. He's gotta have something to block Yargle. A couple things to block Yargle. Another one. Well, I think we're losing this one. But still, even so, we won more than we lost. We won 4 games. We lose 3, so it's not bad. Exile Sparring Construct, play a Sparring Construct. Seems good. I'll get a scry off of it. Yep. Seems good. And we're gonna get a Traxos too late. Okay, so we're gonna sack Memorial Genius to draw. It's not gonna help us. Yeah, we are very dead here. We're not gonna be able to block all these creatures, so I'm just gonna attack with the Argle anyway. Maybe he'll accidentally hit the spacebar and not block. No such luck. Puts an Artificer's Assistant to make his flying creature more powerful. And we are very dead. Blocks Voda. But we're dead anyway. Okay, so not a bad draft. We won four, we lost three. We should get a pack here and some gems. Maybe 450 or something like that. Yeah, we'll get 450 gems. So that's not bad. That's our draft. We also got a pack. I have a couple more packs that we got earlier today, so let's go ahead and open these now. We have three Ravnica and one Dominaria. We'll go ahead and we'll open the Ravnica first. Okay, so uncommons, we got a Guild Mage, Selective Snare, and over there we got a Midnight Reaper. Okay, so another one. Oh, we got uncommon wild card. That's not bad. Guild Summit, and we got Camaraderie. And last, the Guilds of Ravnica pack. Discovery Dispersal, Goblin Crater Maker, Chance for Glory. Maybe if we want to be frisky and build the Rainbow Lich deck, we could use that. I don't think I'm probably not going to use it in the Boros deck. And let's open our Dominaria pack we want. Okay, Common Wild Card, those are useful. Saffron Void. We got our Danza Caption. And Squee, the Immortal. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the draft. Please like the video, comment anything that you feel about the video, and let me know how we're doing. I just started recording videos on the streaming thing. It's still new to me, so I know it may not be the best quality, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and catch you later.